G'day everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubaglo, and with me once again
The
is...
guy who just survived Black Friday.
Yeah, man, lucky you.
Yeah.
And
Can you tell when
seen,
you're?
I haven't
By the
seen...
way, that dates this video. I just want to say that.
I don't think it's that much of a secret when we record.
Oh yeah, we only said it's been
I
Friday a
know
few
I
times.
know I've stated it, and when I on the videos I
I
specifically
don't know. Maybe
mentioned
we
when...
took. Maybe we altered the schedule for the holidays, and they didn't know. No, it's Black Friday.
Yeah. Besides, when I put the videos up, I actually say
Shh!
they're when they're dated because that is actually kind of
Don't break the
important
fourth wall.
information.
No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
it, when we're talking about MMOs, it is actually kind of important
That is
information.
true. Because yeah, stuff changes. So
Yeah.
yeah, Black Friday.
Uh,
Hope everyone spent money.
or
Yeah.
something,
I mean, you can give it to me if you
and
want.
didn't yeah, and didn't beat anyone up
Yeah, don't stab people in Walmart. Which
because
I heard
that
like third hand that actually happened somewhere, like not in
yeah,
my state,
I
but
was seeing some news articles. That's the
good
real
God,
reason why it's called Black Friday.
it should be Blood Friday.
Yeah. Anyway, last time we put together a bunch of pieces of a star map uh, to a cache of protector knowledge. So this time we're gonna go and find it. But first, I actually am changing ships once again. This time I'm going to be flying the Avenger class battle cruiser, which is not an escort. It is in fact a straight up cruiser, but it is very escort like in its design. Um, it's pretty small, it's pretty mobile. It has 5 forward weapon slots and 3 in the rear. So it is in fact designed for, and it can use cannons, so it's designed for a lot of forward firepower.
So is it
It's
Earth's
not cool.
mightiest battleship?
You might say that if you were a terrible punster.
Did it take a long time to assemble it?
It did, in fact, take a long time to assemble it. I think it doesn't quite make a bad joke like that,
Oh,
but it does talk a little bit about how it um, was under construction for quite a while. Uh, I also really like the design of the Avenger. It's got like very obvious torpedo bays in the front to highlight its offensive
mm.
styling. I really want to get the fleet version on my main character though, because the fleet version has flat nacelles instead of raised nacelles, and I think the flat nacelles look a lot better. Um, The battle cruiser, though, like any C store ship, comes with a special console, and for this one, it's the. I'll have to actually once I get out into sector space, I have to see what the actual title of it is. They, they actually put it on my bar automatically. Yes, they did. Oh, actually, no. I'll have to look at it in here. The variable auto-targeting armament. What it basically is it's a special missile launcher with a 2-ish minute cooldown, which is kind of long, but
Mm. Most
whatever.
of the specials are.
Um, yeah, which is the shame. I wish a lot of them were shorter.
Mm.
Anyway, so the way the VATA works is that it so the Avenger was the first ship to come out using the new cruiser command special abilities. Um, so when I go into a battle area, there's up to 4, but on the Avenger there's 3 because it is a battle cruiser, and thus it's more DPS oriented. Um, I can turn on one of these auras, and all of my teammates will gain of different buff depending on which aura I turn on. So one is plus damage reduction to shields and plus shield regeneration. One is minus weapon power cost, and one is plus flight speed and plus turn rate. all of which are pretty good. And they don't stack, but if you have multiple cruisers in the same party, then all of them can turn on different ones.
So it's like having multiple paladins in Diablo 2.
Yeah. So there is a fourth one, which is plus threat for the cruiser and minus threat for his allies. That one is only given to cruisers which are designed to be defensive.
So not the Avenger.
So not the Avenger.
It's always angry.
Yeah. You could say that.
Take a shot for every Avengers movie pun or Marvel Avengers pun I make in this episode. It'll make them less painful as time goes on.
Yeah. Just rearranging my bars again because they always break these.
Is that you coming close? Nope. That's Loxley, the USS Elysium.
Yeah, I'm a ways away.
How awkward would it be if I called out somebody's name and they actually watched this? Like, hey, that's me! Why are you calling me dumb?
I think that'd be interesting.
It would be. To be fair, I only point out, like, really stupid names. Which I'm actually not seeing any right now.
Okay.
No, all the names are, like, vaguely sane.
Another interesting benefit, another interesting thing that the Avenger can do is it is also eligible to use the cloaking device from the Defiant, which makes it the third Federation ship in Star Trek Online to allow the use of the cloaking device.
Did you give it one? Did you have the Defiant?
I did. Yeah.
Excellent.
So at least for now, I've got it equipped.
Excellent.
All right, so now that I'm back in the Deferi sector, I might as well pick up the first of today's missions, Cold Storage, which is also the last mission in the Breen invasion set.
Yes.
So now that we have put together the parts of the Protector star map, we now need to go to sorry, not Protector, but Preserver star map. We need to go to their library. And it seems the Breen are also on their way, so we'd better...
Because, you know, they totally got the star map right after us somehow.
Yeah. Probably because we left it there.
Oh shit, you forgot to turn that off?
Hey, I pointed it out to you when we were leaving.
I had to turn the oven off, okay? My turkey was gonna burn. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday was American Thanksgiving, for all those of you who don't know, that Thanksgiving's actually before Black Friday.
Yeah.
Which is to say, anybody who probably doesn't live in America.
Yeah, which probably the majority of the people who watch this.
Yeah. Because you guys up in Canada, you get your Thanksgiving a month early.
Yep.
You should, like, commute to Canada for the entire month of... Or should migrate to Canada for the entire month of October. Take advantage of extra Thanksgiving. No, actually, we did our Thanksgiving dinner tonight just because we were all... Well, not we were all, but me and my mom were both working because we both work in retail, so... Having free time on Thanksgiving is not an option. But
Yeah, fair enough.
we still got the turkey, so, and the stuffing and yams and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's the important
Yes.
stuff.
Which means, you know, between sleep deprivation, working for like 16 hours combined, and any other insanity I have normally, I'm also hopped up on tryptophan.
Well, it seems that there is a small war here going on between Breen and Jem'Hadar ships.
Because that makes sense.
So we should clean that up before we...
We could just let them kill each other.
We could, but that would probably take too long.
Probably. Because, you know, NBC ships do way less damage to each other than we do to them.
Yeah. In fact, amusingly, in the Foundry, they actually have it set up so that if you were to make your own mission and have enemy forces fighting each other, they actually cannot kill each other. It is straight up disallowed.
I'm guessing it's to avoid some kind of exploit.
Pretty much, yeah. They will fight each other to a certain point, and then they will disengage. Well, it's not disengage, but then they will no longer. They will stop taking damage. So the thing that makes the Vada interesting is that
we're going opposite directions.
Are we?
No.
Okay,
cool. No, there you are.
Here, I'm going to use the cloaking device.
That's why I couldn't see you. You're cloaked. Not because I was looking the wrong way.
Yeah. So, like any good rogue cloaking stuff, you get a damage bonus when you pop out of cloak in Star Trek Online.
Yeah, and you'll see that used a lot more when we get the Romulan stuff, because every single Romulan ship has a really good cloaking device, not just a normal one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know how good
they have a. Well, they have a. Well, there's two reasons why the Romulan cloak tactics are better than the Federation one. The first one is that the Romulans, like most Klingon ships, have what's called a battle cloak, and what the battle cloak allows you to do is actually turn on your cloaking device while you're in combat. This is a very risky thing to do, because when you are turning your cloaking device on, your shields drop, just like they do in the shows, and it takes a few seconds before you go into full cloak. So that is an opportunity for your enemy to use a heavy attack and finish you off.
In other words, they hit your weak point for massive damage.
Yeah,
because that's.
But the other reason that it's the Romulan cloaks are better is that Romulan captains and their bridge officers come with a one of their inherent traits is a bonus to stealth damage, which is if you're going to be playing as a stealth-based ship captain, that is very, very useful.
Yeah. Racial sneak attack bonus.
Yeah,
it's not just for broken D&D races anymore.
Yep, that is in fact pretty much what it is. So, as I was about to say, what makes the Vada special is that depending on which of the three carrier mode or the three cruiser command modes you're on, the missiles that are fired by the Vada actually do different things. If you are using the plus shield one, the missiles will fire Tretrion beams at any target that is along the path between between you and the target that you're shooting at. And these Tetrion beams act like normal Tetrion beams in the game, so they have a chance to deal bonus shield damage. If you are using the turn rate mode, the missiles also fire chronoton micro missiles at nearby targets as they fly towards your primary one, and like chronoton torpedoes and mines normally do, they have a chance to slow your enemy and slow their turn rate. And the I can't remember what if you're using the fire if you're using the fire rate one.
I'm sure we'll get a chance to see it again. Probably. Or is the fire rate one? No, you have a fire rate one.
Then if you're using the one that gives you bonus to that lowers the weapon energy, then it just fires micro missiles.
And I'm the one who named my ship the Kawamori.
Yeah. I actually. So on my main character, I named my Avenger the Yukikaze.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
You should explain what Yukikaze is to all the people who don't know. Just say anybody who didn't follow anime in 2003.
Uh, more than just animated. Actually, you can get the. So what it is it was a series based series by a Japanese author that was basically about a war in another dimension between a mysterious amorphic alien race and humans through a portal that opened up in Antarctica, if I remember
Something
correctly,
like that.
and basically the humans sent fighter craft. They fought in it was basically a an air battle over there, and the titular ship, the Yukikaze, is a AI that's in the one of these ships, and it's basically a story about the pilot of that ship and the AI. And a bunch of the books are actually available translated in English.
Gasp.
And
The anime
I
was
need to get
too.
around to
So.
reading them. The anime is also
Or
in English.
was it was a Bandai release, and Bandai has gone out of business since, so it might be kind of hard or expensive to find. But
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. It wasn't super popular, so it might not be in high demand. But it is very much along the same lines of like avionic porn, as Macross is, or
Yeah.
Robotech is.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like
So
folks who enjoy Macross, or anyone
yeah,
who
anyone who likes
may
like
know.
aerial dogfight stuff
Yeah, as I was
is
gonna say,
pretty
like
good.
also there's also the series Area 88,
Yes,
which people may also know from the Super Nintendo game, which came over here as UN Squadron,
I've heard of that.
which is also a great game.
That actually is one of the better, probably one of the best shoot 'em ups of probably. Well, I say this not being a super connoisseur of shoot 'em ups, but it's one of the most fun ones I've ever played. That said, I'm
Yes,
also
same.
a really bad at them complete loser who looks at like especially Japanese fan made ones, which are just some of the most
Yeah,
difficult, insane crap I've ever seen. I have no idea how people are so good at them. Those people have to have
yeah.
insane reflexes because talking about an entire screen of bullets and like you're the small dot and you're trying to avoid getting
Yeah.
shot. It's funny how our conversations segue into random things.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it
fine.
is. No, so it's something related to Star Trek. I found out last night George Takei has released his own line of cologne, or his own fragrance of cologne called Oh My.
I thought he had one before.
I don't know. This is just something I found out about last night. I think it's somewhat recent, but I don't know if it's brand new. I find the name completely hilarious.
Oh yeah, I mean that is pretty
George
typical.
Takei is very awesome at being self-referential.
Yes, he is.
See, somewhat related to Star Trek. Actually, I forget. Did we mention how I know someone shared the article with me, but also how the guy who played General Bartok is now a politician.
No, I haven't actually mentioned
Oh,
that in here.
yeah,
I was the one who linked that to you
yeah,
though. Because I saw that while I was researching an episode
yeah.
one
He's
day.
on the town board. I shouldn't like really call him a politician. It's not like he's on the Congress, National Congress, which is to say he's not corrupt.
Well,
But
he is part of a town
he's part of a
council.
town council, say New York town council somewhere. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. He could be a corrupt politician, but I don't think so. Actors who go into politics, pretty solid record, I think. I say, having lived in California when Schwarzenegger was governor, and not ever been to, I forget what state it was that Jesse Ventura became governor of.
I can't remember
I don't
offhand either.
remember. Somewhere in the Midwest. I feel bad for forgetting, but it makes Predator a whole lot more funny in hindsight. You see the uh, actor's name slipped my brain again. Dude who played Apollo Creed in Rocky, and he was also in Predator. You know what I'm talking about at all? Anyway, yeah, he should go into politics
No.
now. It's clearly destined that if you were in Predator, you should go into politics. Can you extend the new movies? Danny Glover can go into politics. Danny Trejo.
Hmm.
Yeah, I might have completely lost my mind by this point. I mean, I would vote for Danny Trejo for governor or something. I don't know about you.
I'm not sure I know who you're talking about.
Okay, have you ever seen Predators?
No, I haven't.
Okay, have you ever seen Machete?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to think what else he's in. Have you ever seen any movie where there's a Mexican guy who's big and strong looking and he dies like probably half an hour into it?
I might have. I mean, that's kind of
like
vague.
Danny Trejo's career is pretty much, you know, aside from Machete, he's the Mexican guy who gets killed really early.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember like any specific roles. I just died. Whoops.
You should probably not do
Yeah,
that.
he voiced Bane in Young Justice, but that doesn't help you put a face to him. Did you die today? Okay, now it's...
No,
Bajoran terrorist girl, come get me. I need you. You're not Bajoran terrorist girl, but I'll take it.
Good enough.
Good
yeah,
job,
in fact,
Reeman.
your Bajoran is in fact doing a whole lot of nothing.
Damn it, this is why... Or there. Okay, your Reeman is like on top of everything.
Yeah, he is that good. Okay, so this puzzle
Music based.
used to be a lot more annoying. Yeah, so you get the hint here that it's sound based, so you just need to find the right pattern.
If I remember correctly, it's...
It's low, medium, high, but we need to find out which one is low. Mid-tone.
Mid.
So it now actually tells you this is the middle tone. Before it didn't do that.
It was very.
So
it
you
was
actually
not
had-
very friendly to the hearing impaired.
Yeah. Alright, so here's high. Alright, so
Over here is
we
low.
want it. Yeah, we want it to be that one. So turn on that one. It'll reset.
Okay. Okay, there's low.
Okay. Yeah, so then it says, I think you need to do it in an ascending scale.
Okay.
So turn on yours.
Done.
Alright, turning on mid.
Now we'll get high.
Alright,
I'll hit the
I'll
button
set
too.
up. Yeah, thanks. Alright, we've gained access to the archive, and of course the
Breen are right
Breen,
there.
Yep, they is waiting for us to open it for
At
them.
least it's
so
not
that-
freaking Uncharted. They didn't get in ahead of us, completely unexplained.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, thankfully, this does not actually do that. You will get there, and then
Yes.
guys show up behind
And even
you.
then, this is a game with like teleportation, in
Yeah.
universe teleportation, so it's not nearly as
Oh, we can't leave just yet.
annoying.
There's still
annoying /
some
goofy.
guy. Yeah. It's just like the idea that there is this secret place that we have to go through these puzzles to get through. A little on the weird side, given the technology level of Star Trek, but at the same time, at least it's underground, because that could have been that at least gives them plausible.
Yeah. Also, it's
the plausible
a
reason.
preserver archive, so it's like super tech. So
Yeah.
head transporter.
There's still one
inhibitors.
more wave, by the way.
Son of... Okay, fine.
That's okay. I've almost finished it off.
Hey, come on, we're okay.
There we go.
So you killed them all by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need me for
now,
anything. I'm
oh
gonna go cry.
yeah, I think your Bajoran was coming to help me, but then she got stuck behind her own cover shield.
Stupid Jordan. Why do I keep you around? Let's replace you with Cardassian. I bet you'd like that.
So here is the archive.
So we're gonna hit this, we're gonna see a vision of the Reapers destroying everything, then we have to go stop it, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yep, so we can talk to the preserver hologram here, but the important thing is how many preservers are here. In fact, there are a bunch of them that are in basically cold storage.
So yeah, Mass Effect
Well,
references aside, we essentially just found a whole bunch of, well, Protheans, I guess.
Something like that, yeah. And Thoughtrell here thinks that this is a...
Which, by the way, if you can see me
weapons
next to
archive.
Thoughtrell, you can see how that Thoughtrell is a very, very large man.
Yeah, he is a huge guy.
On the upside, I could probably headbutt him in the crotch. And she'll probably try to. Okay, yeah, this is
he
this
gets
fight.
upset that this is... Yeah. Then he gets real upset because he finds out that this is actually a library.
Yes. And did we mention that the preservers were, like, vaguely referenced on Next Generation before?
Yes.
They were basically created in an
not...
episode to explain why every single alien species in the show are humans with makeup on.
Yeah. They actually... So I actually went and looked that up after you mentioned it.
Cool.
And so what it actually is that that episode, the episode that you're referring to, is... So they're not actually called out as the preservers.
Yeah.
The preservers are from a original series episode.
So I got those two confused.
And yeah, so the actual preservers themselves are actually from an original series episode, and they I'd have to look back up what they were about, but yeah, then the episode in Next Generation where they talk about how everything, how convenient it is that everyone looks very similar, is they don't specifically call them out as the preservers, but it is mentioned in show notes that it was his original intent.
Right. So, as a reference, this fight's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is pretty much a multi-phase fight as you clear each corner of the Breen troops.
Yeah.
Thoughtrell comes in, and then you're supposed to take him down like a quarter of his life.
Yeah, pretty much. It's easy to get kind of in range of the other troops because they're just all here. It's not like they're here in waves.
Yeah.
Especially since you basically start out kind of in the center.
Yeah. So when they're not engaging us, they are attempting to destroy the archive. They will not destroy the archive. It's not like you have a time limit on this fight.
I mean, look at it. It's a big stone. Big glowy stone.
Yeah, it's got... and it's super magic tech.
Super magic tech.
It's not like...
It's Prothean.
Yeah. Alright, so one more group of Breen soldiers.
I'm sure somehow Mass Effect and Star Trek will one day be linked to each other through some kind of weird crossover.
I don't think that's very likely.
Star Trek X-Men. Star Trek Doctor Who. Star Trek Ghostbusters Transformers. Star Trek Ninja Turtles.
So
D&D.
So those two,
okay,
however,
yeah,
are
I
not
know.
actually
It's not like super
linked.
counting, but
like those ones are like, yeah, they are like set up as like they are arranged as a crossover, but they actually don't cross over.
Yeah.
Like there is an original character that is tied to all of them, and the stories themselves are actually kind of separate.
Yeah. I forget if you can use that to somehow link Star Trek back to like the Namco Bandai Greater multiverse, which it's thanks to Soul Calibur also includes Star Wars and Spawn and Tekken and Zelda and anything Capcom has ever made.
I think that my favorite thing of that is how it is canon that Cosmos is part of the Super Robot Wars universe.
Yes. Well, that makes sense because it's Monolith Soft, who are now owned by. I actually aren't they owned by Nintendo now? Kind of.
I don't think they're owned by, but they are definitely close tied
Yeah.
to.
I thought I'd heard something about
Right,
them
so
being owned. Anyway, we saved the day, and now the Deferi are gonna science this place up.
yeah, we have saved them from the
And I
Breen.
believe there's a line about the Federation and Klingons kind of like sending shared guards down there.
Something like that. Like the whole storyline starts off with it being um, a diplomatic thing between each faction and the Deferi
Yes.
because there's something in this sector that both factions want, and then it turns out that we're going to help that diplomatic stuff by saving them from the Breen, and then we find out why the Breen are here, and we find some preservers.
Yes. So one of the things for that.
Yeah. So because we are still playing as part of the featured episode replay, one of the options we have here is this Breen Tactical Officer candidate. This is the unique award for completing this mission during a replay or when it was originally airing. And he's actually pretty good. So I'm going to be picking him up.
As did I, and I'm not actually going to fire my Bajoran Tactical Officer. Who am I going to fire? I'm going to fire somebody.
Unfortunately, you can't change the costume of the Breen bridge officer. Oh well.
Fire my Endorian. I've had it for forever though. Fire you. I don't remember ever using you. So, actually, wait. What skills do you have? I might use you. Never mind. You're my current science bridge officer on my ship. I'm not going to fire you. That would have been bad. Now I'll figure out something. Maybe I'll just go buy extra character slots or something. Not character slots, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so now that we've completed the Breen featured episode series, we're going to dive right back into the Borg storyline back in whatever they call that.
Omega something sector. Or other. Actually, I think we have to go to Gamma Orionis.
No, I think we are going to. Gamma Orionis is that sector space. Okay.
I just warped back to our space dock so I can head out from there because I think it's closer. Maybe. Hopefully.
No, I think flying to Eta Eridani and then just flying north from there is faster.
Curses!
But maybe.
Yeah, I'll be there eventually.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: we are now actually entering territory that I have not explored before because I've never done these missions.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I want to head.
I'm not gonna do that just
yet.
Yeah,
that is it.
There you want to hit the transwarp gateway.
There we go. So we're traffic jam, space traffic jam. There's someone in the IGS
really want to know.
Bingo. I'm not sure where IGS is.
IGS.
Can't see. If I inspect him.
Is it a Federation looking ship?
I can't see it. It's kind of far off. And I don't know a way to actually look at his ship. So.
IGS sounds like it should be Mirror Klingon.
Well, he's in Earth. Earth sector space. What is it?
Well, was he in the Earth space dock area, or was he just in
No, the sector space.
Sirius?
Yeah, it's a Klingon ship.
Oh, yeah. So I think that is a Mirror Klingon ship.
All right.
So transport to Gamma Orionis.
And we're
And
back
then
here.
We're back here.
We missed the place.
Yeah, or something.
Now we need to go to the system NGC 4447.
Because there's been reports of some Borg activity.
There's no system THX 1138, is there?
Not in this game.
They'd probably get sued.
Probably, yeah. Over there is the USS Cerebral Palsy.
That's kind of sad. A little offensive, but
Like
USS Pike.
Yeah.
We approve of that name. We liked Pike. Well, I liked new movies versus Pike. Honestly, old Pike was in one episode and barely did anything. Apologies, fans of Jeffrey Hunter. I'm sorry. I do like how the new movies handled Pike, though. So
Yeah. I thought that was nice. Does that guy not have enough characters to put in the USS George Washington?
with the space,
Or did he just... Yeah.
I have no
Or did
idea.
he just think
I don't
that he
know what
couldn't...
the character limit on this is.
Pretty sure he could have put that space.
Why would you name a ship after George Washington? It's not like he's important. Yeah, he chopped down an apple tree and never told a lie, but... Or was it a cherry tree?
Cherries, yeah.
Yeah, you... Good job knowing more about American folklore than I do.
My goodness.
I will have you know, I completely aced my 8th grade social studies class, which is when they covered the Revolutionary War. I had to wait till 11th grade till they got to the good stuff. Like, you know, World War II.
If you say so.
Actually, it's amusing. For as much crap as, like, pop culture and video game stuff done in World War II, in actual school, we didn't actually cover the actual war that much as the effect on the home front.
Oh, yeah?
Just in our curriculum. It's kind of weird. Like, we covered the major stuff,
kinda...
you know, D-Day and, you know, Pearl Harbor and all that. Probably Battle Midway, but we didn't, like, get super into it.
It's kind of interesting.
It's like, I remember, because, you know, you're in school, so they show you movies relevant to history. The ones we got were like... Oh, I forgot what the name of it. I think it's called Welcome to the Paradise. It's about Japanese internment camps. I could be getting that title completely wrong, though. And, Swing Kids. But yeah, that was just like the required 11th grade American history class. It's like they broke it into two. The first one's up through the end of the Civil War, the second one's up through, well, at the time, like the 70s, to be honest, but... So we were fighting Borg ships.
Yeah,
we're
back to this. Ah, good old Borg spheres.
Yep. They seem to be doing a lot more damage than usual, too.
Yeah, they do seem to be a little bit more painful. Yeah, so the Avenger is definitely a lot more agile than most other cruisers, which is very nice. Actually, its base turn rate is about on par with most science vessels.
That's pretty good. That's acceptable. I'm like,
Yeah.
on my Romulan, I have a science vessel. I use cannons on it, so pretty okay. I also mainly use science powers for damage and stuff too, so that may help. Or Borg ships, because we didn't have enough.
Yeah. Now it's actually running away.
Weird.
Because we beat it up.
It's a sad-faced Borg ship.
Yeah.
Let's follow it.
There's a lot of cubes that just suddenly showed up.
So what I want to know is if somebody like took an Avenger and crewed it with basically lookalikes of, Cap and Iron Man and Thor and Hulk, like in the game.
I don't know.
It's like I do.
I don't think we can actually destroy the cube just yet because I think we have to follow it to a specific point.
Lame. Oh well, we'll just follow it. Normally.
Well, it's a story thing.
Yeah.
Where we see something that's rifts into fluidic space. So that's what's going on here. There's Borg that are trying to get into fluidic space again because they're jerks.
Yes. Yes, they are. So, for those of you who never saw Scorpion, fluidic space is where the Undyne live, and the Undyne basically kick the shit out of the Borg. Until Voyager fucked it all up for everybody.
Yeah, because for quite a long time, the Undyne were actually effectively unassimilable.
You mean
like
still
there's no way to
unassimilatable, right?
Well,
right?
Well, no, because that arc ended with them finding a way.
Well, it's weird because it seemed to be more
Although
less
they
assimilating them and more like being able to beat them.
Well, okay, fair enough.
Which isn't to say that there weren't plenty of Star Trek side materials that were like, hey, look, it's a Borg assimilated Undyne. Like a comic book.
Oh, no.
I remember a comic book did that. That was like the main one.
Oh, really?
I never read the comic, I just I saw them. But yeah, Voyager cocked everything up. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, that was a really pretty good episode because it's like one of the few times they actually brought up the moral conundrum. Should we do this or shouldn't we do this?
Okay, there we go. Oh, it seems that the Borg took care of most of the groups of Undyne for us.
Way to go, Voyager. Way to make our jobs easier.
Now we will just take care of the Borg.
Way to go, Voyager. Way to make our jobs easier.
Yeah. Because if folks that have seen our video of the new tutorial, they do actually mention how Janeway comes back. Like when Janeway comes back, she sets up a curriculum on anti-Borg fighting techniques, which is standard procedure now in Starfleet Academy.
Good. Or if they have a way to like vaccinate against assimilation in this. I know we can cure it because we did that like a mission or two ago, but.
Well, and there are. It's not like the shows haven't had cures for assimilation
I mean, like
either.
Vaccination just to prevent it. So it's like.
I don't think they've ever made a vaccine, so to speak. They've done one of the STF missions is about probably a better cure for assimilation than what has been done in the past. We'd have to look at that one once the time comes up and we start doing STFs.
Yes.
Anyway, so the Borg here are trying to get away with this Undyne ship. We could either destroy the Undyne ship or we could destroy the Borg cube.
Can't do both.
I think you could probably do both, but
That'd be my option. They're both kind of assholes.
They are. But I'm gonna try
and destroy the
I'm
cube.
gonna see if we can. I'm gonna try and destroy the cube. Which is seeming fairly resilient this time.
It's like the game doesn't want us to win.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's better.
We just need to break through the shields.
Yeah. And your swarmers are incredibly effective.
Yay, I'm helping. I'm a helper. Except they're kind of getting blown up, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of their problem. Like they're kind of brutally powerful, but they also are very fragile.
I feel bad for not realizing this before, what this thing actually is. It's a Protoss carrier. That should have hit me like way earlier than it just did.
Alright, so I think we disabled the cube enough to let the Undyne ship escape.
Now we just have to kill everything on here. By everything on here, I mean like this sphere and
yeah, that sphere and the probe, which we
so
we just blew them up.
So now we get to beam on board the Borg ship and see what the hell the Borg are up to.
Because apparently there's some Undyne life signs on it.
That's weird. What are Undyne are doing on the Borg ship?
Yeah.
Right, I could. You know, I'm gonna take. I haven't used him before. No, actually, I'm not gonna take him. Never. Okay, fine. Bajora's terrorist girl, you're not fired yet. Just don't screw up this time. Since we're dealing with Borg, I'm switching back to my spiffy crescent moon staff thing. God, that makes me sound like something out of Sailor Moon, doesn't it? Crescent moon staff, go!
Alright, so
actually, I guess since it's Sailor Moon, it'd be more like pretty crescent moon staff, super makeup or something like that.
No, you had it fairly close the first time.
Okay. I haven't seen Sailor Moon before. Shifty eyes. I'm so lying. I watched the whole series.
Alright, so we need to find a transport device to get us to where we're looking for. And we need to do so without angering the Borg.
So I should
they'll
not
leave us alone.
Jam my spear into their faces.
You shouldn't.
Okay. I think I can stop from doing that. Maybe.
I mean, we could just go through this and murder them all, but
well, no,
like,
we're gonna kill them all eventually, probably.
Yeah, I mean, we'll blow up that ship, I'm sure.
It's like we're in the middle of a zombie hive. We might as well nuke it. Hey guys, how's the collective going today? I did not do that, I swear. Oh, do we actually have to kill these?
I think those guys actually aggroed on us.
Oh, whoops. It's like I did not actually fire at them. I was just kind of schmoozing with them. I like to picture the Borg collective like in their heads, just like one big office building. You guys hang out by the locker room. Hey Bob, how's it going? Did you catch the game today? So I'm going to activate this device. I found stuff. I found stuff I can't take because my inventory is full.
Oops.
Whoops. Let me go fix that real quick. Stall for time.
Alright. Well, this place is not where we're looking for, so let's carry on to the next room.
That is very good stalling for time.
What have we got over here? Oh. I seem to have activated some Borg.
That's also not very good stalling for time. Okay, coming. Maybe. Except I think I went the wrong way.
How could you do that? I mean, it's not that... You can see where I am.
Okay, yeah, there you are. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Took care of them.
Die.
Except the ones right behind you woke up.
Probably because I stabbed their friend in the face.
Yeah, probably.
I like how like all the Borg melee attacks are essentially them like backhanding you, because that's basically what they did in the show.
Yeah. that is pretty good.
It's like they don't need inefficient like combat techniques. They can just backhand you, be done with it.
Yeah. Alright, so that's not to where we want to go. So if we go over here, there's another transport device. So this one is one to bring people to it. So that's not where we want to go.
I'm sure it'll be more useful later. What about this one? Hey, this is the right one.
Oh. All right.
Yay!
Well, we might as well go to this spot. Oh no, there's apparently an assimilated Undyne in there.
Man, it's like I just said that every side material ever with Undyne and Borg decided to make an assimilated Undyne.
Oh, we'd better stop this, because that would be bad.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, there's worse species for the Borg to assimilate completely and adapt.
Yeah.
Gain their abilities, like whoa! Oh, hey, cool. So you get to see this.
like you.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I did it on purpose to display it for the audience.
Well, now you're dead.
Yeah. Well, I'll just get right back up.
Yeah,
see, easy cure for assimilation.
That's right. Just shoot them in the face.
Shoot them in the face. They respawn. Problem solved. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I actually totally intended to do that. Honest.
I'm sure you did.
It's funny, you can't see my camera, but when this weird like fishbowl vision.
That's pretty nice. Nice. Alright, so these devices use a special type of radiation that we should use to destroy the stuff that's collecting all the details on assimilating the Undyne. So we need to also if we go around and examine all these partially assimilated Undyne, I think at one point it unlocks an achievement.
Hey there,
yeah, so we need to
How's
go
it
around.
going?
So we just need to go around and beat up Borg to get codes to open up the central area, which will then make it open up a weakness, so that we can then destroy their data fields.
So as far as the Borg assimilate a packload, that means they are strong.
Yeah. But they're already strong.
Now they're more strong.
However, will we defeat them now?
Wasn't like in Voyager like the Kazon were the species that weren't worth assimilating?
I think they
I remember
were.
mentioning that, I'm like, God, that's sad.
Yeah. the one species that
Because
they
like, you
don't
guys suck so
consider.
much, the Borg don't even want you.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. So this mission is probably a bit of an easy or a like a short introduction to how the ground STFs work, because it is kind of a lot like this.
Yeah, the Borg here are definitely more difficult than the other last set of missions we did. Granted, so were the Space Borg, so...
Yeah. And I don't think that Cryptic did anything in like the last few
Yeah.
patches to change the way the Borg works, so it's clearly something like this is what they are.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, there's an idea. Borg assimilated Kryptonian.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to get the nanites in though.
They would if they took them to a system with a red sun.
I guess, but they'd have to know that first.
Or like assimilated kryptonite. Well, let's be honest. Like every DC villain ever knows Superman's weaknesses. Okay, like all my guys are dead. I'll be right there. Or right back. Though actually, that's a good question. I don't know if DC's ever crossover with Star Trek. I know they cross over with X-Men, which, you know, that's the whole Marvel universe. I don't remember if they ever did a crossover with Star Trek. Or with that, sorry, with DC. On the other hand, Marvel and DC have crossover before together, so...
Yeah.
And as we mentioned before, Star Trek did cross over with Transformers, kind of. And Marvel and Transformers used to be kind of in the same continuity, sort of, vaguely. Iffy. It's iffy, but mostly because of Deathlock. Or Death's Head. I think it was Death's Head. Basically, a dude in the old Marvel Transformers comics eventually showed up in Spider-Man. And actually, maybe early on in Transformers comics, I think they might have actually had like legit Spider-Man or Peter Parker, I should say. But that's mostly over the continuity of Transformers, which is like, you know, paramount to madness.
Yeah, Transformers doesn't have continuity.
It does, sort of. Jesus, this mission's kind of hard, and I kind of suck.
Yeah.
So you know. Both those things are true.
Yeah, and we also woke up the boss.
Whoops.
Yeah, because we finally got that code we needed from blowing up a bunch of Borg.
Whoops.
So now we gotta.
Okay, this isn't like an endless stream of Borg drones, is it?
There are some of the elite drones. One of their special abilities is to summon some smaller drones.
Well, we'll just kick the crap out of this fully assimilated Undyne.
Yeah, like the tactical drones, I'm pretty sure, will like summon smaller drones. Yeah. So you just need to be careful about that.
Borg assimilated a Reaper. Probably redundant.
Yeah.
Might not work.
We have an invisible drone here.
I think we do.
That's okay, I just defeated him.
I'm just respawning because we're like right here, so...
Yeah.
I think I've respawned like 4 times this mission. I'm skilled at this game.
The Borg don't mind.
Yeah, the Borg are like, it's those guys again, let's kick their asses. So since I'm meleeing like a smart person, why are the... Oh, we have to kill the guards first, okay.
Well, we have to defeat the guards and the...
Well, something's healing the Undyne.
Oh. Okay, maybe it's
So
the
that's
guards.
what I'm thinking. We need to defeat the guards first.
Yeah,
This is a
fight
fairly
is
tough fight.
This fight is just as annoying as I remember it being.
It's kind of sad. Like, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the most optimal player. Very, very sure. But something awesome like fighting a Borg Assimilated Undyne shouldn't be sloggy at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of a shame.
To use the other big sci-fi series game reference, when Force Unleashed let you pull a Star Destroyer down from orbit using force powers, it should have been way more awesome than it was, but it wasn't. It was just really tedious and boring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was an
shame.
issue of they had shitty controls for it.
Oh well, so, yeah, that'd be a reason.
Guns.
All right, there we go. Now we got
rid
of all the drones that were near us.
Yeah,
so let's finally take down this. Yeah,
like I'm sure if we had 5 actual people, or you had one more competent person, this would be easier than it was.
Well, I think if we had slightly better overall gear,
That too.
that would probably help a lot, because I think that for the most part we're still rocking some fairly low level relative to our rank stuff.
Yeah, because I haven't been paying attention to my ground gear very much.
Yeah, same.
Admittedly, even my main characters haven't been paying attention to their ground gear very much.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Alright, so we could go and upload the virus here, or we could try to get the rest of the scans on the Assimilated Undyne. What do you want to do?
Well, I probably won't do this mission again on this guy, so you want to get the scans?
Yeah, we might as well. I think I've already... yeah, we already scanned these ones,
Okay.
so we've just got 2 more to do. One over here, and one over where you're going.
Okay, and do we need to, kill them? Or kill the drones? Or?
Yes, because, yep, the moment we got close to those drones, they aggroed.
Okay.
So, yeah, we need to get rid of these drones.
Hey, you should kill me.
Should I?
Yeah, you really should, because
guess
I'm coming to kill you.
You goof.
We are strong. You will be assimilated. Resistance is smart. There we go. What did the Borg get from the Packlids, I wonder?
Who knows? Who knows? So one of the things that's kind of neat in the reputation system that's tied to the Borg STFs is that one of the things you can get is you can unlock a shop that sells Borg arm guns. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that they exist in another video, but I still think that's pretty interesting. It's just unfortunate that they are. It's basically you taking the Borg arm off and using it as a like a minigun.
That's still kind of cool.
Yeah,
I prefer an actual arm gun, but... so you could be Mega Man.
Yeah, that would have been kind of interesting.
Samus. Borg Assimilated Ridley. Because God knows, other weird shit hasn't happened to that guy. In fact, I'm pretty sure one of the games he actually was a robot. Or cyborg or whatever.
That is in fact true.
I forget which one. That was Metroid Prime 3,
I
maybe?
mean, it might have been in Metroid Prime 3, but I'm pretty sure it was also in uh, Fusion or Zero Mission.
Oh man, I can't remember. Okay, you want me to just overload the virus?
Yeah, I guess this episode's been going on for quite a
Yeah,
while.
and you know, these
We're also like almost
are
there,
we?
but whatever. Like this is a secondary character
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay. We're gonna blow everything up.
So let's get out of here.
Yeah, this is only gonna go completely nuclear in about 30 seconds. Actually, nuclear is probably an understatement given that we're dealing with like astronomically large distances.
Yeah.
So
we've stopped the Borg from fully figuring out and saving in their collective how to assimilate an Undyne. We hope.
We hope. And we get some gear that is like vastly inferior to the crap we got from the series we just did.
Yeah.
So kind of funny how that works out.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's it for us for this episode.
Yes.
Next week we should actually be able to do the last two missions in the Federation story.
Those last three. Is it three?
Two.
Am I wrong? No, there's three left.
It should just... Oh, there's three? Oh, okay.
We'll do the last three missions in the Federation story, probably.
Yeah, we'll see how many of them we can do next week. But for now, though, thank you all for watching, and we'll hope to see you all next time.
Bye, everybody. Happy holidays. Because it's okay to say that now, because it's after Thanksgiving.
That's right.
That's the law. Bye.
Yep. Bye.